Hey everybody, this is a video I've been debating on making probably for the last month or so, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it because I'm hoping somebody might be able to give me some advice here because I can't get any help otherwise apparently. This John Deere 5067E, of course it's kind of a redesigned engine from what like the 5045 has. So I'm a little bit unsure of how it should sound and act and this type of thing, but off and on it would take spells, and still is, above 1600 RPMs, where when you go to pull out or anytime you get the engine under load, it'll just chatter and clatter and carry on, and it don't sound right. Occasionally, like going downhill, it'll puff some smoke, sort of a grayish white smoke. I feel like it's something wrong with the tractor. I just don't think it's acting like it should be. The 5045 is smooth all the time, and it seems like this one does it a little more in warmer temperatures. As far as that noise. Now, back in the winter on some of the cold days, real cold days, it would do it too, but I noticed pretty consistently when it gets up around 70 degrees, in these past few warm days we've had, it'll do this. So I'm going to show you a couple video clips of the sound I'm talking about, and hopefully you can pick up on it, but you can hear sort of a hard, like, knocking in the engine. It's not necessarily, it's not a metal to metal knock, but it's more like a fuel knock or something related to the EGR. But hopefully you can pick up on that. About 1500 RPM. Alright, pulled down like normal. Now when I go to pull out, you'll hear some rattling and chattering from the engine. I just don't think that's right. Hear that? Is that normal? Below 1500. You don't have that loud chattering. Okay, so here's the deal. I put this off. I've tried fuel treatment and everything, thinking it would clear up, and it's still doing it. I've tried running it hard. I've tried everything. Like I said, below 1500 RPMs it sounds fine. Some days above 1500 it sounds fine. Some days it don't. So I called the dealership, talked to the service department, told them what was going on, and tried to explain it best I could. And I said, you know, I've got a couple of short video clips I'd like to send you and let you listen to what it's doing, or show a mechanic or something. And they're like, you're just going to have to bring it in. I'm like, well, no. I said, you know, it's not that easy. I said, you know, it's hour and a half out there, hour and a half back, plus ever how long they have the tractor. And I'm not 100% sure I've got an issue. I feel like I have an issue, but maybe it's a normal sound. I doubt it, but maybe it is. So I was wanting them to listen to it. And the guy in the service department was just like, you know, no help whatsoever. He would, you know, he didn't offer to let me talk to a mechanic. He basically just said, well, I don't know anything about them. You're just going to have to bring it in. I was hoping he'd say, you know, send me the video, let me show a mechanic, see what they think, or you know, can I let you have a mechanic call you, or this or that. He just said they're all too busy on other stuff right now, and I didn't need to answer immediately, but I wanted something, just somebody to say, now that's probably a normal sound, or you know, you definitely need to bring it in, or I'm unsure, but you know, you might want to get it checked out. So here's my dilemma. So what do? I mean, it doesn't do it all the time. It kind of has to be certain conditions that it makes this sound under. I could probably take it out there, and if they'd fool with me a little bit, get it to where it would do it and show them what I'm talking about. I hate to take it out there and them just say, oh, it's normal or everything's okay, and I have a feeling that might be what they would do. It could show up some kind of irregularities in the computer if they run a scan on it. I don't know. I feel like it's an injector, possibly. Potentially something with the EGR valve. I don't know. But it's to me, it's not right. It shouldn't sound the way it does. I reached out hoping that maybe my salesman would listen to the video, and he told me I could send it to him and he'd check with the mechanic, and I never heard back on that. I hate to bother him continuously. I just kind of left it alone and trying to decide what to do, whether to try it in the hay season and run the daylights out of it, you know, mowing and baling, or, you know, is it going to just plumb go haywire on me at that point? I don't want to cause any internal damage, and I don't want to take it out there and them to tell me that it's normal. That's why I would like for somebody to listen to that video and tell me, is that normal or not, because I don't think it is, and I'm going to get irritated, I'm afraid, if I take it. And that's what happens. So, does anybody know? Can anybody help me, or what's your suggestions? What should I do next? Just take it on out there and leave it? I don't know. You know, most likely I'll have to take it like on a Saturday and drop it off, and maybe hopefully pick it up the following Saturday, unless they would let me take it out there and them scan it and check it out while I'm there, and if something needs to be done, leave it, or if not, bring it home. But I'm just afraid if I take it out there, it's not going to act like it does on me at times while they're trying to diagnose it. But you have to let the tractor get warm, and it has to be above 1600 RPMs. 1600 is the economy PTO range. If you get above that, that's when it starts making that sound. It's kind of just loses its power, falls on its face. Above that, you don't really have any more extra horsepower. Once you get above 1500 RPM, it just seems like it hurts you more than it helps you on power. On the road, you can feel a little bit of like when you're tramming in higher gears, feel a little bit of just like a surge, where the RPMs aren't staying consistent, sort of like a little miss. May all be in my head, but I'm getting a little irritated with this thing, especially after the EGR cooler boots and all that stuff was loose on it when I first got it. And I don't know. I like the tractor as far as if it would run right. I think I'd like it. I like the gearing on it. I like the strength of the loader, the weight of the tractor and all that. But you know, that 5045 has just been such a good machine. I thought, well, you know, this one here should be just as good, but not proving out that way. And I'm really disgusted with the service department not offering any kind of help, or saying, you know, let me check around at some of the other dealerships, see if any of them's had somebody similar symptoms or anything. I did find online on a forum where some people said that these tractors had bad injectors, the earlier ones that come out, and the symptoms they described was almost identical to this one. But like I said, it does that chatter. Occasionally, if you're going down a hill above that RPM, it'll puff out some whitish gray smoke. Anything below below around 1500 or below runs fine. So I don't know. Just want to throw it out there and see what you all advise doing. I may have to take it in and just see. And you know, I don't mind taking it if I knew they'd fix it or actually check it out good. And hopefully they would if I do that. But if any of y'all have had that symptoms or experience or anything, let me know. And appreciate y'all watching. And for the ones of you that may not be regulars, and then you're watching this tractor's, it's a 23 model, but it wasn't sold until November when I bought it. So it'd sat on the lot for over a year or longer. Right now it's got 136 hours currently. So just getting kind of disgusted with it after having 2 issues here already in this short amount of time. But that happens, I guess. We will talk to you later. Appreciate you watching, and I'll keep you updated as to what goes on with it.